What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back and ready for another amazing episode of content. I'm excited to get after it. I've got a great topic for you guys today. And if you're joining us for the very first time, welcome to the channel. This is a football channel. This is a football community. I'm your host, Coach Wood. As you see, I've got the alumni high school garb on today. Shouts out Archbishop Reardon High School in the Bay Area. And we're about to get after it, you guys, because in this land and in this world of big time football, I don't care if you're a high school athlete, a junior college prep school athlete, college or pro, you better navigate this thing correctly. You better navigate this thing correctly, or you may end up like Coach Wood, wishing you had some opportunities back, you guys. So I'm excited to be with you guys today. Today's topic that we're going to get into, you guys, is the off-season dictates the winners. The off-season dictates the winners in the fall, and I'm going to dig a little bit deeper into that here in a second, but let's make sure that we do the housekeeping. Hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy the content that you hear today, so that you are caught up to date, so that you are always alerted and notified whenever we release new content on behalf of Before You Go Pro and the channel. And then also check out the resources that we have for you down in the description box. We spend a lot of time, you guys, a lot of time and effort to serve, to separate our athletes and our audience from everybody else. So check out those resources that we have for you down in the description box. But let's get into the content, because you guys are busy. Coach Wood is busy. The huddle is all about getting in and getting out and making sure we go execute. So let's get into today's content. Once again, you guys, the off season will dictate the fall's winners, will dictate who's making moves in the fall, individually and also as a collective team, you guys. But for today's purposes, we're going to be talking from the team stance. We're going to be talking from the collective of the program. What happens in the off season tells you a lot, you guys. It tells you a lot. And I've been around football my whole life, straight, out of the crib around football. My dad played D2 ball, had a cup of tea in the USFL. My grandfather is a pro football Hall of Famer. My brother had a quick stint up at Colorado State. My uncle was a long time, well-known arena football player, and coach. So, I've been around the game a lot. And the off season, when I think back to the best teams that I ever had a chance to be a part of, and unfortunately it wasn't many until I got a little bit later in my career, but the best teams that I had a chance to be a part of, man, you could tell in the off season. You can tell in the off season there are many different layers and things that have to go into place to have a dynamite season. There is a little luck. There is a little luck that comes with it. But at the end of the day, you guys, it's the off season. The off season, unless there's some catastrophic injuries or just some unforeseen bounces that take place, whoever you see hoisting the trophy at the end of the Big 12 season or the Big 10 season or the ACC, SEC, the Super Bowl, a lot of that was already kind of hint in the off season, you guys. And what I mean by that is that everything is on point. You've got your talent on that team. You've got talented coaches and coaches that are dialed in. You probably have a strength coach that is no joke, because we all know, if we've been around football long enough, that the strength coach is when the off season is when the strength coach gets a hold of the team. That's when the team is kind of is in the off season. So you probably got a dynamite strength coach. But the culture, you guys, the culture of the team is fully formed, is competitive, is supportive, is focused, is all on the same page, and people just know what the game plan is. They know what the game plan is. Everything has been chartered and well in line. There's no distractions. When you start to hear of all the off the field issues that a team has, when you start to hear of any in locker room bickering or odds between the coaching staff or between the players and coaches, that's a team that's not going to go far. That's a team that's teetering on the brink of having it all fall apart because we're in the off season and we're not on the same page. So how are we going to be on the same page once the season starts and the live bullets are here and the adversity comes? Because we all know, you guys, that every football season is going to bring a little adversity. So there's a lot of everybody's 0-0 right now. Everybody is undefeated right now. No team is above another team right now. But we know as well as anybody else. You guys know as well as I do that you could go by some of the off-season training programs for this school, and then I go to the off-season training program from that school, and it's night and day. So you can assume that's going to be night and day once the live bullets come in the fall. You win in the off season. And really it gets to a point where the athletes take over. The older guys on the team, they take over and they're basically holding everybody accountable and running the show. The older guys. So if you don't have any older leadership on your team in the off season, then don't expect anything big during the season. That older leadership kicks in the off season, you guys, and then it carries through to the football season. But everything is shown in the off season. So I'm already starting to hear of certain college programs, certain high school programs that are at odds or are having little bickering, little issues in the off season, and I can already count that if they don't nip it in the bud, that's going to be a team, that's going to be a program that's going to struggle in the fall, you guys. And this is also on the individual level, but we're talking collectively as a team now. You got to get your affairs right in the off season. You've got coaches that struggled this past season. Some of them are going to be on the fence as far as their job. They're on the hot seat, and everybody's like, whew, can't wait to get to the off season because they want to fix things in the off season. But some teams are fixing things. Some teams don't have to fix things. There ain't going to be much that Ohio State has to fix. There's going to be some teams that don't really have to fix things. But then there's going to be teams that go backwards. They go backwards. They thought they got the right kid at the portal, or they got the right transfer kid from this high school, and that kid's a cancer. So there's going to be some schools, unfortunately, some programs that go backwards. You fix things. You make sure that you preset your fall success in the off season. So you can tell right away, you guys, I've been in this game a very long time. If the leaders aren't stepping up in the off season, if the leaders are too busy partying in the off season, it's going to be a long fall. It's going to be a long fall. So that is where it's at, you young coaches out there that are trying to get things ready so that your program can flourish in the fall. It's right now. Get a hold of things right now. Get the right leadership in place right now. Start the team competing, whether it's in the weight room, whether it's running wind sprints. Make sure that those boys are competing right now because it's all going to pay off when we get to the fall. But I'm already hearing, you guys, a little bit of the culture at a few programs kind of on the teetering. It's teetering on the brink. And this is the off season. They're having issues in the locker room during the off season, you guys. So with alums and everything. So this is the time, you guys. The winners show themselves in the off season. I won a Big 12 championship my senior year at the University of Colorado. You see the helmet in the background. When I think back to the winter conditioning in the summer leading into that season, real deal. Everybody was on the same page with the mission, and everybody was on the same page with the accountability and what they were willing to put into the deal. It was an all hands on deck team effort, and that carried us into the fall. That championship was determined in the off season, you guys. So you young football players, keep this in mind, because some of you guys got a lot riding on this season, right? Some of you high school, junior college football players got a lot riding on this season. Some of you college football players got a lot riding on this season. Maybe you want to move up through the transfer portal. Maybe you've got your idea and your sight set on a professional opportunity. Well, guess what? The teams that do well are going to have the most guys move up. The teams that do well are going to have the most guys on the all-conference team, on the all-American team, and the guys that move up, the teams that do well. So if you're feeling like your team is off this off season and you're a leader or you want to be a leader, raise everybody up. Raise everybody's game in the off season. And we're going to find out this fall, because guess what? 4 months away. Training camp is only 4 months away, and that's crazy to say, you guys. So a lot of you guys have big dreams, big goals on the individual front and on the team front. Make it happen this off season. All right, baby. So that is today's content. Hopefully you guys have gained some value, but do not underestimate that the off season where it's at. The off season's where it's at. And if you're already feeling like something's off, get a hold of it now. Whether it's on the individual front or whether it's on the team front and program front. All right. So you guys get after it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are almost to 1,000 subscribers, which is absolutely phenomenal. We want to get this out to more people, more student athletes, more parents of athletes, coaches, fans out there. Help us grow this community. We're very, very close to blowing the lid off of this thing, so we need your support. And then also check out the resources we have down for you in the description box. I'm Coach Wood. Have an amazing day. We'll see you at the top.